Hey everyone, welcome to Trade with Rob, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. Now this update is for Friday the 2nd of June 2023. I hope you've had a fantastic trading day so far today. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Keeping in mind that everything we look at is for educational purposes. Nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. Now if you like something, you see a candidate, a trade setup, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance before ever taking on that trade. And please do go ahead and follow along with us. Not only here on YouTube, you can subscribe to Trade with Rob, which will get you an email notification that, hey, the video is up and running, so you'll be notified immediately. And then go over to tradinglikeaboss.com, which will have all of our free resources there for you. All right, let's go ahead and let's jump in. So I want to start off with yesterday's candidates first. AMAT is the very first one. Let's try that again. All right, so you can see we had a switchback. It was not as much of a move to the downside as it was to the upside. If we go over to AMAT, and you can see we gapped up, closed right near the fib line, bounced off of it. Yeah, we're in the trade, and we got stopped out. It cost us just about $1 in that trade, so it wasn't horrible. This is only the second one out of 30 candidates that has gone against us on AMAT, right? Next is NXPI. NXPI. Let's go look at what it looked like yesterday when we picked it. NXPI. All right. So we closed right below that fib line. We gapped up. And we want to see what. If we get a move to the downside, move to the upside, it doesn't matter. That's what a switchback is. What did the initial move give us? Well, our initial move was a gap up. So no trade there. We came and closed here. Nothing, wasn't enough of a bounce. So no bullish trade. Right, we broke down, we retested, we failed, right? We moved down to a low here of 176.86. If we go back and look, we're at 177.27. So on our 8 moving average, we're right there. You can see it pierced through the 8 moving average there. So very short trade, not a big mover, $2.50 or so, but we'll take it, right? So that's another good one in the books. SPY is number 3 from yesterday. Now, I love where this one closed. A lot more room to the upside there than it was the downside. Let's go look at the intraday chart. So we broke down, nothing in there, right? We pushed up, we failed, nothing in there. We came back up, we retested, and we bounced. We did extremely well. We wound up out of that trade right about 110 or so on that break of the 8-minute candle. We were gone, okay? No harm, no foul. We're in the trade about 419. We're out of the trade about 421 and jingle. So overall, 3 trades from yesterday. 2 worked out fantastic. 1 had gone against us. That gives us only 2 trades that were not, either we didn't take, 2 trades that went against us out of the 30 that we've listed here. All right. With that, let's go look at today's candidates. So the very first one is BDX. Now, these are not in a particular order. It's not, this is the one I like the most, or it's alphabetical. Maybe that is the particular order. It's alphabetical. I like where we closed. We're in a bearish neutral bias right now on the higher end. If we push up a little bit above that green line, the 21, retest that 247.5 and bounce, you got resistance at 252. So maybe 251, 250.5, somewhere around there will be your target. If we break the downside, we don't have as much room to go down about 245. Yeah, about 245. So we've got about $3 moved to the downside there. So I like it, but I like it more to the upside. So BDX was the very first one. CDNS, that's number 2. Let's bring this one in a little bit. And I certainly would love to hear how these trades are going for you. So make sure you go over to the comment section below and write in there if there's something you like, something you took, how did it work out, and so forth. All right, so we're looking at CDNS right now. It closed up near that 232.67. We're looking at 24.5 as our downside target. Right, so, I mean, you're talking about $8 moved to the downside. On the upside, woo, baby. So we got 12, 32, 42. Yep, so we've got to add an 809 in here. We need to split that level in half. On the upside, it's about 242 is resistance, so right about 241, 240 and a half, somewhere around there is going to be our target. Right, that's number 2. And then oil holders, OIH. Let's go ahead and bring this one in. Okay, so you can see the overall pattern. We were in a bearish bias overall. We are now in a bearish neutral bias. But the 8 and 21 are both very close. So move down, retest and fail the 260.69. We're looking at 246 as support. Break to the upside, retest the 260.69 and bounce. We're looking at 275. So there's a lot of room on this particular stock for tomorrow. And with that, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, and I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now.